Good morning, well, good afternoon. It was good morning when I woke up, right? It was a morning and it was good. I woke up, that was good. Come on in, everybody. Give it just a couple seconds here. I got some pretty cool, neat things to talk about. Yes. Are we ready? Okay. 5, 4, 3. Good afternoon, everybody. SubaruSteve Montgomery here, and this is the shocking truth as I see it today, Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024. Today, I will again be talking to Katie Lynn Payne Rogers Proudfoot. Did you get all of that? That's her name, Katie Lynn Payne, maiden name, married to Seth Rogers, and then Christopher A. Proudfoot, Katie Lynn Payne Rogers Proudfoot, regarding the disappearance of her son, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. People in Tennessee like to have long names. I don't know, four names. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Say his name, think his name, keep it in your mind. And I'd like to ask Katie a few questions. Come on, Katie, now. I want you to put your big girl pants on and answer a few of my questions if you dare. Come on, you can do it, Katie. So let's get on with this episode of The Shocking Truth as I See It today. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers missing without a trace. No shoes, no signs of anything, as his stepfather, I can't even say that, as his stepfather Christopher A. Proudfoot says of his missing autistic stepson, turning 16 this month, that he's a ninja and no one will ever find him, even to the point of snickering when he says this about his missing stepson, who he is, I've heard him say, my stepson, but he's my son. Man, if that's the case, I hate to be on your family if this is the case. But anyways, snickering online like a Cheshire cat with the parakeet in its mouth. Chris, that's what I think of you right now. Big old Cheshire cat, bird in its mouth. That's you. And his biological mother, Katie Lynn Payne Rogers Proudfoot. She turned 35 in August, right? And Katie, let me ask you this. How are you celebrating Sebastian's 16th birthday this month? And what about the magic of Christmas, Katie? Have you been naughty or nice? To my viewers, this mystery will be solved. Not if, but when all of our combined attention reaches the level that it needs to reach in order to bring the results that we are all seeking. Truth, honesty, and justice for Sebastian and those who truly love him. He was last seen the evening of Sunday, February 25th, not the incorrect morning being reported of the 26th. No, he disappeared 12 hours before, at least I think, 12 hours before officially being reported. Disappearing into the mist of the night, without shoes, no evidence of anything is missing except allegedly his night clothes of black sweatpants and black long sleeve sweatshirt. I wonder about that. Is that really what was missing in clothing, or is there other clothing that he departed in? Fact is, Katie, we don't know, do we? And we're not afraid to confront anyone who might have knowledge. You feel me there? I think you do. And if you're with a man that tells you to keep your mouth shut, I'm not just talking to Katie right now, I'm talking to every woman out there, to every man out there. If your significant other is telling you to keep your mouth shut, there's something wrong with that person. I'll never tell my wife to keep her mouth shut. I want to hear what she has to say, and I want her to speak her mind when we go out. Keep your mouth shut. No one will ever know the truth. And you could be this person's fifth wife? Come on. The only reason you're in this mess is because you are his fifth wife. I think. Girl, what's going to happen to you when at this level he grows tired of you? Come on, Katie. Let's bring this nightmare to an end. You are the only one who the truth will set free. Ask for immunity, ask for protection, take control. People say, well, you can't ask for immunity if you're guilty of a crime. If it was an accident and you got caught up in this fray by listening to other people, you don't know what you can ask for until you ask for it. Don't listen to us. Find out for yourself. Take control. Turn this nightmare, this negative nightmare, into a good and positive thing. Even if sharing good memories of times long gone. Katie, we want to hear from you. We do. We don't want to all criticize you and have a witch trial and string you up and all that. We don't want to do that to you, Katie. No, you're his mom. Mistakes happen. Life happens. It's the people that have drug you down with this. They need to be held accountable. I want to show some things here real quick. I wanted to show these stats here. Look at the community stats. This is why I'm talking to Katie again today. Don't look at my PIN number, but I got a very lovely picture of her. Katie, that's how you should look. That's how you looked back in the day compared to how you look today in court, that courtroom picture. Look at this. So those of you who know, but I've had 48 votes on this, and this is where I decided who I was going to talk to today. And what was neat about this is out of 48 votes, Katie got 56% of the vote. People want to hear from you, Katie. They want to hear about you. They want to know what you're doing, what's going on as the mom of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, right? Even Seth only got 23%. YouTube creators and Chris Proudfoot rank among the bottom there at an average of 10%. Content creators that babble for hours, less than 10% wanted to hear about that. 13% wanted to hear about Chris Proudfoot, the silent stepdad. Okay. Seth, biological father, 23%. And Katie, bio mom and fifth wife, 56%. That's indicative of what's going on. 48 provide. It's not like 4 people picked these results. 48 did. So that's why I'm talking to this young lady. And I say young, she's 35. I think she's got beautiful eyes. I think she's very pretty. I think her husband, her current husband, help me figure out this. They got a house in Stafford and Hendersonville, $640,000, but they choose to live in hide in their RV. Babble on for hours. Does Chris really have anything of merit to offer anyone anymore? Chris, do you really think you have anything to offer anyone? And I'm not talking to you right now, Chris, so forget that. I'm talking to Katie. Katie, does he have anything to really offer you? Are you living the life you really want to live? And that's the guy you want to be with and the family you want to be associated with? Come on, girl, you're smarter than that. I hope and pray that I've just stirred some stuff up here. With you, with him, with her, with them. I don't care. I hope I stirred the pot, maybe making a few people feel uncomfortable. You see, I believe that what we need now, and check this out, is someone who can set up an app. Okay, here, check this out. Set up the app. Call it the Sebastian app, because he'll be the first child that this solves. And as we use the Sebastian app on other children as it goes forward, this is a win-win-win-win-win. Where we, the internet community, can input data as we discover it. For example, this morning I took just a little bit of time and found out that Katie was once Katie Lynn Payne, and then Katie Lynn Rogers, and now Katie Lynn Proudfoot. Also found out that Christopher's middle name is A, and I wonder what that A stands for. That Katie's birthday is in August and she'll be 36 next year. That they bought the house in Stafford from the Lintons in 2023. A house worth almost $250,000 now, and yet they hide in their RV. And all of this is public information. It's not like I'm disclosing any private information. It's all public. It's all right there to be viewed by you, the viewer, right? You know, and I want to point this out again too. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, 15, autistic. He's a highly functioning autistic. Look, he's even shot guns before. Not only has he shot guns, but I'd say he's almost a marksman. I mean, center mass. I wonder whether Seth or Chris was teaching him how to fire a gun. If it was Seth, was it him teaching him how to fire a gun for his own protection? Was Chris trying to show him how manly he is? Yeah, I hope I stirred up some stuff. You see, if we have an app that we can put all this information in, and it can merge and delete and just keep focused on that app, on this young man right now, things will happen. Katie, I got something else to tell you. In fact, I got 200,000 reasons for you to speak up. And it's as easy as simply calling this number, 615, it's a Tennessee number, 232-7500. Okay? That's 615-232-7500. In fact, if anybody out there right now has information, that's the Nashville FBI office. And Katie, you should call them. Call them before they come looking for you again. Because the next time they come looking for you, it's because somebody else in this fray spoke up. Don't be afraid. This is the quickest, easiest way to clear the air and regain control of your life again, Katie. I mean, come on. The world is watching you. More than 50%, if you were running for president, you would be elected. You'd be the president-elect right now. Katie, do something with the momentum that is here. This positive, good energy that we're trying to share with you, to put out there for you and for Sebastian and everybody caught up in this, to end the negativity and turn it around and make it something positive and good. No matter how bad it is, it can be turned around. And to every guilty party in this case, know this. We, the internet community, we will not go away. No, in fact, right now I'm calling for the Sebastian app to be created, for us to use to input information as we find it collectively in an internet community, to put all the information in, to have an AI program filter through it. Maybe even telling us exactly where this young man is, right? I don't believe he's a ninja. I believe he's a very smart teenager. And we've put him behind the nomenclature of a highly functioning autistic teen. He's more than what we think or say. $200,000 reward, you know. I'd love to go out there to get it, but that's not meant for me. To every guilty party, know this, we will not go away. I've committed every Tuesday, today, right now, like I've done on my weekly format. I have a board up there that shows my weekly format, and it shows what I'm supposed to do every day. And every Tuesday, it's the shocking truth as I see it. And until Sebastian's case is solved, Tuesday I will be shouting him out. I also do several other times during the week when I can. I will be doing this every day for the rest of my life, every Tuesday for the rest of my life, going live on YouTube every day for the rest of my life. Others are doing similar things. Stop one of us, 10 more will rise. And remember, just having knowledge of a crime, what happened and who is involved, makes you involved, complacent, just as guilty, and now criminally prosecutable. So if you're a third party with awareness, maybe you're a niece, nephew, aunt, uncle, brother, sibling, relative, aunt, you know, maybe you have knowledge, maybe somebody has confided in you and now you know you're just as guilty. Why not help these people that are caught up in this by calling the tip line? Get that $200,000 to help provide Katie's defense fund. I mean, there's so many ideas we can have collectively. We got to do this. We can do this together. Now that you've heard this, guilty parties, you will be held accountable. You will do time, and you will lose just about everything you own. You feel me there? Everything you've owned and worked for. Once you go to prison for a few years, who's going to store that stuff for you? Costs money. How much of that's going to get downsized? Are you really ready to I'm talking to Katie now. Katie, are you really ready to sacrifice everything you have just to be one of those old memory of what life was like when you were outside prison? Katie, are you really? And what about those other prison moms? What will they do once they get the truth out? Let me mute for a second. No, she ain't listening. My dog is not listening to me. Katie, one last thing. What about, yeah, those other prison moms. Brittany! I gotta mute the mic again. Sorry for this. Sorry about that, folks. I was being upstaged by my Yorkshire Terrier, Brittany Spears. Yes, that's her name. But listen, one last thing, Katie. You can see prayer works. I believe prayer works. So start praying daily. You don't have to pray in front of Chris. He doesn't need to know that you're praying. But I'll tell you what, if you start praying, things are going to start happening in a better way for you. If nothing else, see my last Sunday morning social media sermon. My YouTube stream I did 2 days ago on Sunday. It was my 89th Sunday. You can see back here, this coming Sunday will be my 90th Sunday. Oh my goodness. That's folks, I got to end this. Let's see. I got to end it. I got life going on around me, folks. I apologize for that. High-fiving out with a smile. So for I'm going to finish this real quick. I only got a couple notes. And with that, I say the shocking truth as I see it today, Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024. Join me and every day for the rest of my life live on YouTube with a weekly format that just won't stop. And now I'm high-fiving out with a smile for Sebastian because I'm here to help. I hope you are too. Have a great day. Later. Bye-bye.